More Jesus in the Old Testament for eyes to see and ears to hear. Let's talk about Abraham. Abraham was instructed by the Lord to take your son, your only son. Keep in mind that was by marriage and birthright, because of the marriage, whom you love, and go to the region of Moriah and sacrifice him as a burnt offering on the mountains I will tell you about. As they were going up the mountain and they left the servants behind, Abraham said, "My son, God will provide a lamb for a burnt offering." So they went together. But when he was about ready to sacrifice him, the angel of the Lord appeared and said, "Because you have done this and not withheld your son, all nations on earth will be blessed because you have obeyed me, and I will bless your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky and the sand on the seashore." Abraham realized that there was a ram caught in the thicket, and provided by the Lord, he sacrificed the ram that was given by the Lord by the Father. The interesting thing, as we study the whole time of little tiny nuances in the Bible, we realize by adding up Sarah's age that Isaac was not a child. He was somewhere between around 30 to 35 years old. And yet, we also believe that Jesus can be anywhere from 33 to perhaps 39 years old. Interesting parallels of age for two begotten sons. God's Son, by the love of God, was manifested in us, that God sent his only begotten Son into the world that we might live through him. While he was still speaking, behold, a cloud overshadowed him, and God said, "Behold, my beloved Son, whom I am pleased." And John 3:16 tells us, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son." Two sons begotten by their fathers, but yet one could only provide salvation for us all. It was a perfect picture of what was to come thousands of years later after Abraham had gone. You would have to be spiritually blind to not see that Jesus came and fulfilled what Abraham was tested his faith by to do. Jesus was the perfect Lamb, prophetically spoken by Abraham that God would provide. Love you all.